Well, my name is Donnie Yance or Donald Yance. I am an herbalist and nutritionist. I am the founder and president of the Mediri Foundation, which has three different components to it. One is a research wing. The other is a education wing. We're actually building an academy, a school that will be opening up the first of the year, 2-year school in the Mediri care system, a unitive model of healing. And then we also have a clinic here in Ashland, Oregon, and I'm the lead practitioner. I actually spend the majority of my time seeing patients, and then I'm the formulator and president of Natura Health Products as well, where I kind of build my toolbox of botanical nutritional formulations. So the dose is what makes the poison. You know, I always tell people, I quote Ben Franklin a lot, who says when people ask me questions, well, what about this? This is toxic. That's, this herb can do this. And I said, I always quote Ben Franklin and says, a place for everything, everything's in its place. So that's a very important quote as it applies to medicine, all kinds of medicine, because everything has its place as long as it's, there's a place for everything and everything's in its place. So that really both talks about the wide range of things that we can apply to healing, but everything has to fit into a specific dose. And the action of things is quite different, depending on the dosage or depending on what it's given with, as well as the effects from one individual to the next. And some things can even have opposing effects, thus the birth of homeopathy. The opposite effect happens from the minute dosage you might be using. What doesn't kill plants makes us stronger. So it's not only does this apply to our adaptation, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, but now this concept of xenohormesis is a principle that how plants have to deal with stress enables them to develop these important secondary compounds to strengthen them, and we benefit from those compounds just by ingesting them. So the basic principles of eclectic medicine, which is their traditional American medicine, which is so understanding that nature is the great physician, and that disease of whatever nature is caused by a lack of equilibrium. So there's disharmony, imbalance, result of abnormal conditions of the body, result in congestion due to poor elimination. Stagnation again comes into mind. These conditions of disease can be truly cured only by the use of plants or other agents. A physician is spiritual inclined. He or she lives for their profession. Their feelings are always of those who suffer, and their intention is to bring as much relief to the ill as may be in their power. This verbiage here is directly taken from the Natura movement in around 1908, 1910, where the eclectics, the physiomedicalists, and the Thomsonians had a retreat, and they built into that retreat a shared value statement, and this was part of it.